Oop, guess I can't get too close. Okay, can you hear me? Yes. Good day. Thank you, everyone, for your prayers and your support for us as we continue this journey. It's a definite test and trial, and others have gone through it. I am no different than anyone else. Our son is still in the hospital down here. We were trying to get him to the LifeWorks Center for alternative treatment, but he was not stable enough. So we're going to have to pray extra hard. This week is critical. He has a metastatic cancer, and we have hope, though. We have lots of hope. So we're going to do our initial rounds here at the hospital, and I'm learning again about pride. You never think, that you can find more pride in yourself until you do. And it's important to think of all aspects of what you're adamant about. And this has definitely been self-reflecting, been very good for my wife and I to, really think about a lot of things. So yes, we were here in Florida seeking alternative treatment. If we can get him there, which we did on the first day, but like I said, he was not stable enough to begin treatment. So it's hot, and I don't have to tell all of you that, because I think it's actually hotter where most of you are than it is here. So this good day rising, the temperature is actually in the mid 70s. Still very, very humid, but I thought this morning I could say Mass outside. So let's begin with Good Day Rising prayers. In nomine Dei, matronam nostrae, te nisum Christum et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Let us place ourselves in the presence of the Most Holy Divine Family, and in Catholic contemplation humbly venerate the Most Holy Trinitarian Theophany. Most Holy and Venerable Trinity, one Divine Family, I believe that Thou art here present. I venerate Thee with the deepest humility, and I render to Thee with my whole heart the homage which is due to Thee. O Most Holy Divine Family, Most Holy Trinity, relying on Thine infinite goodness and promises, I hope to obtain pardon of my sins, the help of Thy grace and life everlasting, through the merits of Deum Iesum Christum et Deum Matronam Nostrae. O Most Holy Trinitarian Theophany, I love Thee above all things with my whole heart and soul, because Thou art all good and worthy of all love. I love my neighbor as myself for love of Thee, and I forgive all who have injured me and ask pardon of all whom I have injured. Let us thank the Most Holy Divine Family for the many graces that we receive, and offer ourselves and our sufferings up to God, and for the most holy souls in purgatory. O Most Holy Trinitarian Theophany, I most humbly thank Thee for all the favors Thou hast bestowed upon me to the present moment. It is again thanks to Thy bounty that I should live to see this day, and I desire to employ it solely in Thy service. I consecrate to Thee all my thoughts, words, actions, and sufferings of this day. Sanctify them, that there may be none that is not animated by Thy love, or that would not tend to Thy greater glory. Let us make a firm resolution to avoid evil and to do good, and let us beg of the Most Holy Divine Family the graces which are necessary to us. O my God, Thou knowest my weakness, and that I am unable to do anything good without the help of Thy grace. Deny me not Thy grace, proportionate to my necessities. Give me strength to avoid everything which Thou forbiddest, to practice the good which Thou hast commanded, and enable me patiently to bear all the trials which it may please Thee to send me. O Dea Matronam Nostrae, O Holy Mother of God, I place myself under Thy protection. I throw myself with confidence into the arms of Thy compassion. Be to me, O Mother of Mercy, my refuge in distress, my consolation in suffering, now and at the hour of my death. O most holy divine family is envisioned by St. Lucia as the most holy Trinitarian Theophany. Dea matronam nostrae, Deum Iesum Christum, et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. I am heartily sorry for having offended thee, and I detest all my sins, because I dread the loss of heaven and the pains of hell, but most of all because they offend thee, O most holy Trinitarian Theophany, who are all good and deserving of all my love. I firmly resolve, with the help of thy grace, to confess my sins, to do penance, and to amend my life. Deum Obiscum, et quoque apud. Oremus. Fidelium Deum Iesum Christum omnium conditore et redemptor animabus famalorum famrum catuorum, remissionem contorum, proebae peccatorum, ut indulgentiam quam semper obteverut, pis supplicationibus consequentor. Qui tegum vivere reinat in una divina familia, qui erat est et edit in aeternum. Suscipe Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum hanc immaculatam hostiam, quam ego in ninius famulos tuus offeti tibi Deum meum vivum et verum, pro in nomine vidibus peccatis et offensionibus et negligentiis meis, et pro omnibus circumstantibus et pro omnibus fidelibus catholicorum vivis atque defunctis ut mihi et iris proficiat ad salutem. Deum qui humanae substantiae dignitate mirabilito condidisi mirabilis reformasti da nobis perus aquet vira mysterium, eis divinitatis esse consortes primiditatis nostrae fidelii notis is patriceps. Deum Iesum Christum Filium, qui tecum vivit et reinat in unitate Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Offerimus tibi Deum calicem salutaris tuum deprecantis clementium ut aspecto divina majestatis tuae, pro nostra totius mundi salute, cum adori suavitatis ascendat. Et spiritum meditatis et in animo contrito suscipiamur de Deum Iesum Christum, et sec fiat sacrificium nostrum et spiritu hodie, ut placiat tibi Deum matrona nostra et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Veni sanctificator, Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, et sanctificite blata prosequendo, et accepere hoc sacrificium tuo sanctum nomini praeparatum. Suscipe Sancta Trinitas Sancta Oblationem cum tibi afferimus amamorem passionis, resurrectionis et discensionis Deum Iesum Christum, et in honorem Deum matronam nostra et Papa Pete Sanctorum, et istorum et omnium Sanctorum, ut idis proficiat ad honorem nobis autem ad salutem, et ibi pro nobis intercedere dignenter in calis. Orum amorem agamus in teres per in Christum Deum nostrum. Orate, ut meum aquestum sacrificium acceptabile fiat per Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Suscipiat Deum Iesum Christum sacrificium de manibus tuis, et laudam et gloriam nominis sui ad uditatum quoque nostram totiusque ecclesiae suae sanctae. Deum Obiscum, quoque apud te. Sum corda habemus ad Deum. Gratias agamus Deum nostrum, dignum et justum est. Tegit clementes mi mater et pater et Deum matrum nostrae, et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum per Deum Iesum Christum Filium tuum Deum nostrae. Supplices rogamus ac petimus, ut eccepte habeas et sanctificas, haec sanctam sacrificiam irribata. In primis quae tibi afferimus pro ecclesiam tuam sanctam catholicam, quam pacificari custodiri adonare et regere dignities tot orbiterarum atque catholicae. Memento Deum famalorum catuorum. We pray for the sick and the suffering. We especially pray for Benedict Michael Santa Croce, for Cody, Ben, Paul, Shelley, Therese, Jenny, Katie, Kathy, Maria Josephina Mose, Marilyn, Mark Jr., the Stevenson family, Letitia, Mindy, Todd, Clarette, Dennis, Barbara, James, Robert, Gregory, Adam, Malachi, and Patrick Santa Croce, Michaela McLarnon and family, the Williams, Tafour, and Began families, the Kendrick, Shorten, Nolan, Dosco, Kane, Nye, Wolf, Camerano, and Pahalski families, and all their good intentions. We pray for an end to all governmental allowance or sanctioning of abortion, transhumanism, child trafficking, child abuse of any kind, anywhere, place, or time. We pray for the establishment of a Catholic monarchy with a sound Catholic system of labor, human value, a medium of exchange with no usury. And we pray that Catholic monarchy comes soon. We pray that courageous men step forward as leaders of this Catholic society. We pray for those who are sick and struggling, especially with the system that is not designed to heal, but is designed to profit instead. May they learn about the ways of God and bring about healing both in soul, mind, and body. All this we ask in accordance with the most holy divine family's goodwill and intention. Et omnium circumstantiam quorum tibi fides cognita est et nota devotio, pro quibus tibi afferimus, vel qui tibi offrunt hoc sacrificium laudis, prosse suis omnibus, pro redemptione anamarum suarum prospe salutis et calamitatis suae, tibi que redunt vota sua aeterno Deum vivo et vero. Communicantes et mamonum orantes in primis gloriosae semper Deum materam nostrae, et Deum Iesum Christum, et beatorum martyrium tuorum Papa Sancti Petri, et Sancti Lucia, et Sancti Jacinta, Sancti Francisco, Sancti Juan Diego, et omnium sanctorum tuorum quorum editis precibus quae concedas, ut in omnibus protectionis tuae monumer exidio per Deum Christum Deum nostrum, quam oblatione de Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum in omnibus, consecratum acceptabilem quae fecedi digneris ut nobis corpum, et sanguinem fiat edictissimi filium tuum Deum Iesum Christum, qui privie quam pateretur recepit panem sanctus aqua nobis manus suas, et derivatis oculis in caelum ante Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum sumum omnipotentem tibi gratias agens. Consecravit, frege dedique lumis sui dicens, accipite, demandocate, ex hoc omnes. Hoc est enim corpus meum. Simini modo postquam ceremonia est accipiens et hunc preclarum calicem in sanctus aqua nobis manus suas. Idem tibi gratias agens Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Consecrave dedique luminis sui dicens accipite et bibite ex omnes. Hic est enim calix sanguinis mei, mysterium fidei, quae pro nobis et pro multis effundetur, in remissione peccatorum. Hypotesicum que ficeritis me mano facietis. Unde et memores Deum nos servitui, sed a plebs tua sancta justum Christum filium tuum Deum nostrae, tam beate passionis nec non et benferis resurrectionis, sed et in caelus gloriosa ascensionis afferimus, preclarae maestati tui de tuis donis actatis, super quae propitio auxere novutur respectieri dineris. Subliges teragamus Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum vive hec prefere per manus tuum ut quod ex occataris participationis sacrosanctum Deum Filium tuum corpus et sanguinum sincerimus omni sanctificatione caelestia gratia Dei per amor per endum Christum Deum nostrae. We pray for those who have died, and we especially pray for August Bravdasco and Grace Mannion, for whom this Mass is being offered. Ipsis temet omnibum in Christum quiscentibum locum refugere ducis et pacis, ut andargeste proclamar per inum Christum Deum nostrum, per cum ec omnia Deum Iesum Christum semper bono creas, sanctificas, vivicas, consecratis et praestas nobis, per ipsum et cum ipso et in ipso. Estivi Deum Matrum omnipotenti in unitate Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, omnis honor et gloria. Ave Dea matronam nostrae, gratia plena Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum tecum, sancta tua in mulier, Dea matronam nostrae, matram Deum Iesum Christum, misericordia nobis peccatoribus nunc et in hora mortis nostrae. Libera nos quae sumus Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum ab omnibus malis, praeteritis, praesentibus et futuris, et intercedente beate gloriosa semper Deum matronam nostrae. Cum Papa Petrum Sanctorum et omnibus sanctis, da propitius pacem in diebus nostris, ut opi misericordiae tuae aduiti et peccato, simus semper liberi et ab omni perturbationis seculi. Per eundem Deum nostrum Iesum Christum Filium tuum Deum nostrum, qui tegem vivit et reinat in unitate Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, per aeternam. Pax Deum Iesum Christum sit semper vobiscum et quoque apud te. Haec ex Deo consecratio copris et sanguis Deum Iesum Christum fiat ecipientibus nobis in ad salutem aeternam. Pax tecum et quoque apud te. Deum Iesum Christum, qui ex voluntate Deum matronam nostrae, cooperante Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, per mortem tuam mundum vivificasti, libera me per hoc sacrosanctum corpus et sanguinum tuum ab omnibus iniquitatibus meis, et universis malis et facme tui semper inharare mandatis, et num quam separare permittas. Cum eodem Deum matronam nostrae Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum vivis et reinam aeternam. Perceptio copris tui Deum Iesum Christum, quod ego indinius superae, praesimum non mihi proveniet in judicium et condemnationem. Sed pro tu pietate prosit mihi ad tutumentum mentis copris, et ad me delam percipiendam, qui vivis et reinas cum Deum matronam nostrae, in unitate Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Panem celestem excipiem et nomen Deum Iesum Christum invocabo. Dea matronam nostrae non sunt dignos, ut et esutetum meis in tante glorias soveranum mea. Deum Iesum Christum non sunt dignos, ut et esutetum meis in tante glorias soveranum mea. Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum non sunt dignos, ut et esutetum meis in tante glorias soveranum mea. Corpus Deum nostrum Iesum Christum custodiet anima mea. Quaedora tubum Deum Iesum Christum pro omnibus quae retribuit mihi, calicem salutaris accipiam in nomen Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum immocabo. Laudans immocabo Deum matronam nostri et ab inimicis mei salvos ero. Sanguis Deum nostrum Iesum Christum custodiet anima mea. Quodores sumus Deum Iesum Christum puramente capiamus et immunere tempora fiat nobis remedium sempiternum. Corpus tuum Deum Iesum Christum, quod sanguis competavi heriot visceribus meis apraesta, ut in me non remaniat scedula macula quem purat sancta reficirum sacramenta. Deum obiscum, quoque apote. Oremus. Animabus quae sumus Deum Iesum Christum, famarum quatuorum, oratio proficiat supplicantium ut eis et peccatis omnibus exo esse tui redemptionis facies esse parte pes. Viticum vivit et reinat in uni divina familia, qui erat est et edit in aeternum. Deum obiscum, quoque apote, ite missa est. Deum gratia. Placeat tibi sancta Trinitam obsequium, servitutis mea praesta ut sacrificum corporis tuae majestatis, indignius obtuli tibi sit acceptabile mehique et omnibus pro quibus idut optole sit miserante propitiabile, per Christum Deum nostrum. Sanctificat vos omnipotens Deum, Deum matronam nostrae, et Deum Iesum Christum, et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Gracias. O most holy Trinitarian Theophany, I believe, I venerate, I hope, and I love thee. I beg of thee pardon for those who do not believe, do not venerate, do not hope, and do not love thee. Most holy Trinitarian Theophany, Dea matronam nostrae, et Deum Iesum Christum, et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. I venerate thee profoundly, and I offer to thee the most precious body, blood, soul, and divinity of Deum Iesum Christum, present here, in reparation for the outrages, sacrileges, and indifference by which he himself is offended, and through the infinite merits of his most sacred heart, and the Immaculate Heart of Deam Matronam Nostrae, I beg of thee the conversion of poor sinners. In nomine Deam Matronam Nostrae, et Deum Iesum Christum, et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Gracias. Again, thank you for being here, for your help and your donations. There is a Give, Send, Go account set up for the alternative therapy because it's not covered by any insurance and it's quite expensive. I want to thank all those who have donated and participated, and just mostly with your prayers, the support. Interesting story. I spoke to the relative of the bishop who ordained me and consecrated me also. And his son went through the exact same thing that my son is going through. And it's really quite interesting. And he's okay today, even after taking 2 of those, although he had to have a heart operation. But we have hope. But again, at the same time, we trust that whatever happens, it is God's will. And we're not fearful of that. We just, we think that Benedict has so much more to give to the world, to help souls, that is what we're wishing for and praying for. Okay, I'm going to try to do this Mass as much as possible. It is so humid here. I do have to bring everything inside the camper because the humidity is just turns everything into mush. I have to definitely bring in the hosts and the cloths. Okay, they'll get mildewy like that. This is my first time being here in the heat of the summer. We're traveling an hour back and forth to the hospital, and Lorraine is staying with him at nighttime down there, and we're learning a lot from the nurses. The doctors not so much, the nurses more. But when I mentioned that pride, I was adamant that I didn't want him to have this type of treatment, but yet God in his wisdom has put us here that I have to let go of that and be God's will at the moment. And so all life comes from the Most Holy Trinitarian Theophany. So they could do all kinds of things, but if it's not his time, it's not his time, or if it is, then it is. So I've had to resolve myself to that. All right. Again, thank you. I'll try and keep you posted as best I can. I'm not going to put links up because I don't know when I'll be able to say Mass, but happy July. A lot of changes in the world, unbelievable changes that are coming and happening now. And I think we'll suffer through them. Please go and sanctify all those you meet. Have a great day.